Hello everyone, my name is Asan Rose. I am an entertainer and filmmaker, and my YouTube channel is to help out entertainers and filmmakers like you who just need tips, tricks, and who also just want to be entertained. So if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. This video is actually based off of the biggest excuses that we as entertainers or as filmmakers make in our daily lives to just not create. Sometimes I know I felt this way when I first started. I felt I didn't have the right equipment. I felt like that if I didn't have the Canon 5D Mark IV or 5D Mark III or a full frame camera, that I wasn't gonna measure up to anyone else out there. There is some truth to upgrading your equipment as you become more professional and you get into it more and more. But the problem is people tend to get caught up on that instead of allowing whatever camera you have or whatever equipment you have to be the best it can be in the moment. Instead of making excuses as to why you can't, you really need to look at internally and figure out, how can I use this equipment to take this shot and make the best out of this moment. Not the right equipment, what are you gonna do? You have to build your base. You have to continue just doing what you can with what you have. Eventually, you will get a better camera as soon as you start booking those freelance jobs, making this money with your camera, making this money in your field. You'll start getting better equipment, but it comes with time. The second thing is locations. Whenever people feel like they don't have a set or a studio or a blocked off pavement or an epic location, sometimes you're not gonna have that, and you gotta make it up where you are, and you gotta do your best. If you only have a city street, guess what? Some of the best films ever were made on city streets. Use what's around you. Be as creative as possible. And now creativity is just a ridiculous word to just throw around, because what is creativity, right? Well, it's just doing what you see in your mind and executing it to the best of your ability. That's just what I think personally. Everyone has their own opinion and you're all entitled to it, just like me, right? In terms of no location, go scout locations, go out, move, hike, think off kilter. You know, you only think about what's around you. Sometimes you gotta go and look. Some people don't actually do the groundwork when it comes to finding a location. And not everyone needs a set studio location. If you're not doing tech reviews every single day, then you don't necessarily need one. Go outside, find some great lighting, and then shoot your video. The next thing is not having any ideas. You feel like you're not creative enough. You feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again. I'd run through this probably more than anything, except for location maybe, but I run over this more than anything. I'm always like, oh, I don't have an idea, I don't have an idea. Sometimes you just have to go do some research. Figure out not only what you like, but what other people like. And maybe it gives you an idea to kind of spark something that keeps on rolling. I was talking with my fiance, we were on a hike. We've always been told you have to find your niche. You have to find your niche. Well, me as an actor, I've always wanted to be something more, right? I've always wanted to be different roles, be a cop, be a trash guy, be a bum, whatever, you know what I mean? You've always wanted to do these things. And I feel as though we've been raised to just have to find a niche, but I don't want to find a niche. If anything, my niche is going to be this, helping out entertainers and filmmakers, right? That to me is creative. That is taking what I've learned over the years and compiling it into my own thing, my own substance, my own brand, if you will. You guys can take from that and use it as you will. Please do it, because that's free to your own creativity. When it comes to no ideas, get a piece of paper and just write. Just write down whatever's in your brain. I've always been taught as a writer that if you just put your pen to the paper and just start writing down letters or something, eventually something's gonna come out. You guys gotta take your time, be steady, be consistent, and then just go. If that doesn't work, then meditate. If that doesn't work, then read a book. If that doesn't work, then watch a movie. Do things to help you stay creative and not in your own head all the time. Get things out of your head, not let them in it all the time. That, in terms of no ideas, is a big help to me. Get a piece of paper and write down on it. The last excuse, which I do run across this because not having friends around, not having people around to help you make a video can be really frustrating. When you have to set up your light yourself, set up your tripod yourself, get everything laid out and do the best that you can in terms of making a high quality looking production or whatever. Sometimes having a friend helps, but you're not always gonna have a friend around. You have to genuinely do your best with what you have. Just like equipment. You're not always gonna have a friend around to be able to grab that B-roll shot of you. You're not always gonna have a gimbal there to get this super steady shot of you. Be creative. Think outside the box. Do you need that shot? Do you need that specific one? Is it necessary? Or can you figure out how to do it a different way? All I'm saying is not having help and not having friends, or maybe your friends are just like not into it, doesn't mean you can't do it your own still, or doesn't mean you can't do it your own way. If you don't have any friends around, learn how to do things on your own. YouTube is a godsend. If you have never been on YouTube, which you can't be because you're on this right now, if you have never looked up a YouTube video on how to do something on your own, you're already losing the game. Think about it. You're already watching this video, which means you can watch another video on how to do it on your own. Go learn. Go figure out how to do it on your own. Get the equipment if you need it. Get a little cheap tripod. Get a little cheap stabilizer, something, whatever you need. Get a little cheap GorillaPod. Look, this GorillaPod holds my DSLR, but it's like 30 bucks. 30 bucks. I can bring this with me anywhere. I can vlog with it. I can do anything I need with this. It's multifunctional. I could put a little cell phone holder on here. I can use it for B-roll shot, whatever you need. It's just about being creative with what you have. And sometimes, yes, you're not gonna have friends around, but that means you just have to be more creative in what you do to bring them around. Because I guarantee you, the better and better and better you get by yourself, people are gonna wanna join. People are gonna be like, whoa, he's really good. I don't know why I missed out last week, but I'm gonna be there next week. Those are my tips in terms of getting over your biggest excuses, and those are the biggest excuses I feel that I make in my career. I really hope that this video helped you out. Tap that like button, tap that subscribe button, share it with your friends. So again, thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching, for tuning in, and I will again have more videos coming every single week. So hit that subscribe button, tap that like button. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Hello. How is it?
Good.
So hey guys, we're out here working out in the beautiful, yeah, no, that's so funny, right? I just decided to just like vlog right when you're working out hard and shit. Yeah guys, we're trying to get a little in shape here. You know, life and liberty in the pursuit of fit bodies in LA. So we're out here, what is this? I don't know, it's called Straight Rum Falls, Straight Rum Falls, Straight Rum Falls hike place. I don't know, it's nice though. She hates when I do this, but I don't care. Yeah, so all I gotta say is this. We're out here doing sprints and shit, trying to get jacked, trying to get better, and we're taking a little water break right now. We've already ran 4, we're gonna run 6 more, and I will do my best to give you pictures of some of the photos of some videos of whatever it's called. Love you and me and her.
Oh my God.
Believe, just make your hands meet. Stay a weekend and the weekend, never stress a thing. And we gon' go another day when we don't disagree. And when the sun shining, regardless if you do believe. Hey, still awaken in the morning when I see your face. Need you more when you go, I need you more every day. Keep a foot on the brake in case I lose all control. Yeah, so baby, don't lose control. I'm focused on you, baby. Lately you've been in my aim. I've been reaching out for you and still they're so far away. Looking through the smoke in the mirror. Crazy how I see you so clear. Crazy how I see you so clear. And how you make me smile. And how you make me smile. Oh yeah. And how you make me smile. Oh baby, how you make me smile. Smile more when I see you. Smile less when I miss you. No, I don't wanna be left alone. Oh no.